Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chaff. You know me, just making another video about a thing in response to another thing. And that thing is, well, I guess I want to start from the end, you know? What I want to say is, despite whatever you may hear from other people, folks like me, mentally ill motherfuckers like myself, are not, incapable of intelligent conversation, as a certain someone would say. We are a lot more approachable than this person would make you think. Because, my Twitter is open to the public. Everyone can see it. Anyone can tweet me. You can, if you ever have something you want to say to me, you can post a comment on YouTube, send me a message through YouTube, though I might not see it because YouTube's messaging system is kind of outdated and I don't get notifications for it. Or, you can tweet me stuff. You can tell me, hey, I liked your montages, or I liked your playthrough, or hey, you're a fucking idiot, stop making fun of Phil all the time, even though I don't do that all the time. But, you can do that. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but you know what I mean. What I'm saying is, there is no wall between your feedback and myself. There's no wall there. I'm not going to block you if you say something to me that I don't like. I don't block people. Like, I've blocked people in the past, but that was mostly bots, like stupid porn bots and things like that. I would block them because I didn't want them, artificially bumping up my follower count. I didn't want it to look fake. So I blocked them. But then about a month or two ago, like last month, I guess, I decided to unblock everyone that I've ever blocked. And the list was pretty big. Again, it was mostly bots, but it was a pretty big list. And so that's clear right now. And even my muted accounts list is empty as well. Even though I've only had like maybe 2 or 3 muted accounts at the most. There's really no point in muting people, because if you don't want, a certain someone on your timeline, then just, unfollow them. I don't know, but that's just me. So I say this because, well, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, it's Darkside Phil. He made statements saying that, people like Fred Fox and all of them, they're not here to help me, they're just trying to take me down, and all the usual nonsense. And you can argue that there are some extreme elements in any community. There's always going to be a few bad apples that try to take things too far, and then that makes the entire group look bad. Like, no one involved with the Sons of Kojima or whatever was responsible for him being swatted and the DDoS attacks and all that. No one knows who that was. No one knows. That's the thing. Like, we're not part of that. We may, poke fun at the guy. We have our little in jokes about the basic bills and all that nonsense. But at the end of the day, we're just, having some fun. We're just poking fun at a guy who does really bad to generic Let's Plays and often makes terrible decisions in his life. And we're just here to have a little laugh, is all. And we're at this point because I don't want to say we've given up on trying to help him, because let's be real here. We've made many, many attempts to help DSP improve. Like, anyone who might have followed when a lot of the SOK members, and myself included, were on the King of Hate forums, and we made a fair amount of posts. You know, we even had a sizable amount of the King of Hate community kind of take us in, and it's like, okay, the SOK guys are pretty cool, you know, and we tried to make it work. It didn't work out in the end, but we tried. Not to mention, anyone who could take a moment to, excuse me, anyone who would take time to watch any of the, you know, emergency SoCast or the endures on various things would know that we give lots of, I guess, insight or just information and ideas on how he could improve in certain areas. But those things just never happen. And I think a reason why that doesn't happen is because there is a wall between us and DSP. Because obviously a lot of us have been blocked by him. Now, I think the one time I tweeted at him directly that got me blocked was in response to him hassling a reviewer that gave Murdered Soul Suspect a bad score. And he was like acting as if, oh, their bad ratings made the developer go bankrupt or some shit like that. And I had some words to say about that to him. And I think that was what got me blocked. But whatever. And, you know, now he's saying these things about his critics and detractors behind their backs. And we don't have any way to respond to that without looking like we're being overly defensive. Because, I mean, there's nothing we can do, you know, to quote the man, there's nothing we can do about being blocked. I'm not going to bother making another account to talk to the guy. That's not worth the effort, you know? But I just kind of want people to understand that you can just talk to us. You know, you can just do research. You can see what we've said and what we're still saying and what we're probably going to say about him. And I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of one-sided conversations going on here because it's always, we'll say one thing and his response is a huge wall of text where he goes in great detail about, oh, they didn't do this. They were just trying to make me look bad and trying to kill my business and all that other stuff. And it's just the same old, over and over and over again. But again, how am I supposed to respond to this if I can't respond to him directly? It just feels a little cowardly. You know, that's the thing. It's like he's calling us cowardly sociopaths while taking cheap shots at people who can't respond on the same platform that you're talking on because you've blocked communication between you and that other person. So, you know, you're shouting at a wall that you made and acting as if that makes you the bigger man or something. I don't get where he's coming from with this. You know what I mean? It just feels like he's being cowardly. Really? I mean, we're blocked. You know, we're blocked on Twitter. We're blocked on the forums. We're blocked from his Twitch chat. We're blocked from his life, as he seems to think, even though, you know, we're still here. But it's like, that's how he, how should I put this? Fuck. I don't know what to say about this. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's what it is. It's fucking stupid. Like, Phil, if you really want to even attempt to get all this out of there and out of the way and maybe possibly put something close to an end to the debate between you and your detractors, you have to open the channel. You can't just have this wall between you and everyone else and act as if your way is the right way or it's the highway. You know what I mean? You've got to be the one to step up. You know, like I said, we're not blocking anyone. We're not muting anyone. We're right here. We're ready. We're waiting. We're listening. But you don't want to talk. You just want to... No, you don't want to talk to us. You want to talk about us. I would love to talk to you directly, but oh wait, I can't. You see what I mean? I try to be nice, but that isn't enough. And when I try to be firm, you interpret that as being, what's the word? Offensive, aggressive, something like that. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. The point is, you need to come out your frame. You need to just unblock everyone. You know what? I bet your block list reads like a fucking high school yearbook. You've probably got more names in there than like an Ubisoft credits sequence. You know what I mean? Like, how many people have you blocked just because they happen to say one thing about you and that you're just like, oh, one strike, that's it, you're done, get out of here, you're out of my life, you're banned. That's it? Like, you don't even attempt to talk it down or maybe take things in stride? No, you come up with a really bad response, which reads like something a 10-year-old would write, and then you block them, and it's like, I sure showed them. I'm like, yeah, you sure showed them. You showed them how immature you are. Good job, Phil. We're so impressed. Good job. I don't know, it's like, I honestly don't think you could hold a conversation with another person. Like, I don't think I've ever even heard you have an actual back and forth dialogue with another person for more than a minute. You know what I mean? That's why I honestly think you wouldn't last a minute trying to have an actual debate with Fred Fox, because you don't provide any details or research or evidence to back up your claims or anything. You know, I doubt you have any dirt on us. Not to say that we have any actual dirt on you, but we just, we have evidence of things you said, in response to certain situations, and we bring up these things as topics for discussion, and, we have things to back it up. But when you say things about your detractors, you just say it and expect your fans, your followers, whatever, to take it as gospel. Like, that's all you have to say, and that should be all there is. No, that's, you can't always take someone's word for it. You shouldn't always take things at face value. There's almost always going to be more to it than, what meets the eye. I don't know. I guess I'm rambling at this point. I don't know. I just felt I had to say a thing about the thing. And I guess I said it, so yeah. I don't know. Talk to me. Tweet me. Say something. Just say something. But say it directly to me. That's all I'm asking.